viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Social Development Outlook for today, Tuesday 17th March 2020. I am your host, Darren Davis. And just to remind you that this program is hosted and coordinated by the Ministry of Social Development. And every single week we strive really hard to highlight the movers and shakers within this ministry and other related departments. At this point in time, we'll take our first break and I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kirisha David of the Taxpayer Services Unit at the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis, with a message to tell you paying your taxes on time helps you to avoid interest and penalties. So be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back as we go to the St. Thomas's Primary School for their Black History Month program.
Freedom, look at me, I am free, free as a bird in a tree. There's nothing worrying me, because I am free. I love Black history, my forefathers fought for me. We know it wasn't easy, but now I am proud to be free. Free mentally, free spiritually, free emotionally, free physically, free from all STPS is the #1 institution in our Twin Island Federation.
Some very important persons have passed through its doors. Here are just a few of our STPS heroes. I am Honorable Simeon Daniel, the first Premier of Nevis.
My name is Honorable Joseph Parry, a former Premier of Nevis.
I am Mr. Urban Lawrence.
And I am Mr. Ocknell Swanston.
And we were the principals of several schools, including the St. Thomas's Primary School. My name is Norlene Smithen. I am your present principal.
I am Ashley Farren, former principal and principal education officer.
It's Micah E on the beat.
Hey, this one na Sara Sara. The beat is Tarantana. We go make you manya manya. Ines is manya manya. Oh yeah, make you ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. This one na Sara Sara. The beat is Tarantana. We go make you manya manya. Ines is manya manya. This is for people with chalacha, hey. People with kalaka, hey. Yanandi walanya, hey. It gon' make you feel better. This can take away palapa. This can take away wala. It gon' make you feel Niger. Oh yeah, let's go to Kenya, Rwanda and Tanzania. Togo, Cameroon, Niger, Ghana, Southern Sudan. Oh yeah, make you ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, eh. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. When the Sara Sara le, oh Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh Sara Sara le, mama Africa, Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this one not die, yo. If you dance some easy, make you no fight, oh. Hey, you go forget your sorrow. Makachuku, you go buy and play for your motto. Hey, this one na Sara Sara. The beat is tarantana. You go make you manya manya. Ines is in manya manya. This is for people with chalacha. People with kalaka. Nandi walanya. Nandi kalanya. It go make you feel better. This can take away palapa. This can take away wahala. It go make you feel Niger. Oh yeah, let's go to Zambia, Uganda, South Africa, Togo, Cameroon, Burundi, also Benin Republic. Hey, oh yeah, make you ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody ricotta, mama Africa, ricotta, hey. Make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. When the Sara Sara le, oh Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh Sara Sara le, mama Africa, Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, yeah, yeah. Imane me go for Sara Sara le, fly for mama Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ukona Sara Sara le, ndi bonine Sara Sara le, make you dance, yeah, 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 yeah.
Did you call for me, Mom? Yes. As the chief overseer of this essay, it is of paramount importance that we speak urgently.
Yes, Mom.
Mr. Huggins, I received word yesterday from my husband stating that he is unable to return home because of unforeseen circumstances. That simply means that I will have to take charge of the estate.
That indeed is a difficult task for a delicate woman like you, Mom.
I do agree, sir, but I believe that difficulties can be overcome by hard work and perseverance. Well, let's get back to the matter at hand. I summon you to this meeting because I will need your assistance for the smooth running of this plantation.
Yes, Mom.
The population of slaves is very low at this time. If we are to operate this estate efficiently, we will need a new shipment of slaves from Africa, Mr. Huggins. I am therefore sending you on a mission to purchase some strong and able-bodied men and women to work on the plantation.
Your wish is my command. About how many slaves would you need?
I think 300 would be a good number. I am paying you 300 pounds for them and the rest for taxes and fees.
Thanks.
On arriving in Africa, Mr. Huggins met with the slave dealers and traders who liberated the slaves.
Sir, I am here on a mission to buy 300 of the healthiest and strongest slaves in all of West Africa.
Here they are, the strongest and finest slaves in all of Africa. They can work like horses.
That's excellent. When does inspection begin?
Inspections begin right now.
Step forward. Turn left. Turn right. Touch your toes. Give me some jumping jacks. Give me this one. He looks like he can work.
No, don't take me. My name is Shaka Zulu.
I don't care what your name is.
You can't take me. I'm a chief medicine. I'm a chief medicine man in my village. All the people depend on me in my village. No, no, no. Don't take me.
Touch your toes. I'll take this one. She looks like she can work and bear many children.
Please don't take me. My name is Kenyatta Komlathi. I am a mother of 12 young children. Their father have already gone in slavery. Please don't take me from my children. Please don't take me.
That's not my problem. Chain her. Touch your toes. Discard this one. She is too frail and weak. I won't pay red cent for her.
But sir, they can look better with some medical treatment and food.
We have neither time nor money to waste. Touch your toes. Scissors. Do the scissors. I'll take this one.
After over 200 years of earning the honors of slavery, the slaves were finally set free August 1st, 1834.
We are free at last. We are free at last. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
We'll take this break and I'll be right back with our feature presentation for this evening.
Tightly cover water drums, barrels, tanks, cisterns, and septic tanks. Safely dispose of buckets, old tires, and any other unused containers and objects that hold water. Scrub the inside of PET containers, flower vases, and dish drainers every other day. Remove water from flower pot saucers and replace with damp sand. Overturn buckets, watering cans, wheelbarrows, and other containers and store them in a sheltered place. Adequately treat swimming pools and discard water from portable pools. Check roof gutters for chokes regularly. Fill up exposed tree holes, plant axils, and ground depressions with sand. If you are going for a holiday, empty toilet bowls and tanks and cover gully traps. Reduce the source. Eliminate breeding today, keep mosquitoes away. This message was brought to you by the Nevis Health Promotion Unit in collaboration with Nevis Television 8.
Well, I'm back, and for our feature presentation this evening, we go to the Ministry of Social Development conference room where a press conference was held with the FIFA Association.
Good morning, everybody. We are gathered here this morning for a very brief but significant discussions. Today we have with us visiting Nevis members from the FIFA office in Barbados, the office responsible for the Caribbean region, and they'll be visiting the Federation. And of course, they came over to Nevis to do a visit, and today also do a courtesy call with our Minister of Sports. As you know, FIFA expects that government to contribute to the development of the sport of football in whichever island they're doing football. And as such, Mr. Green is here to look at what we have in Nevis to offer in terms of facilities, speak to us about the process and procedures in terms of working through the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association and acquiring the necessary resources to aid in the development of our facilities. So I will turn it over to the Minister to officially welcome Mr. Glean, and then also have the other members of the roundtable to introduce themselves.
Good morning all. I'm Dexter Tyrrell, manager of the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association. It's a pleasure to be here.
Malaika Church, project coordinator at the FIFA Regional Office in Barbados.
Good morning, and I'm Marlon Glean, and I'm the development manager at the FIFA Regional Office in Barbados. That means we're responsible for the development of football in 22 countries in the Caribbean. 28, depends on how you look at it, because we still have some responsibility for the 6 members of the CONCACAF that are not FIFA members, namely the French countries, Guadeloupe, Martinique, French Guiana, Saint Martin, and then the Dutch, which is Bonaire and Saint Martin. So we're responsible for administering the FIFA Forward program, which is a new program we started in 2016 to provide more funding for football associations around the world. I'm sure we're going to get into that in a little bit, but also to ensure that all member associations within the Caribbean region has the basic footballing infrastructure in place, so that we can support that to ensure that football continues to develop in every corner of the world, and in particular in the Caribbean.
Thank you very much, and I would just like to take this opportunity to welcome all. And let me say, I am Eric Evil, the Honorable Eric Evil. I'm the Minister of Sports. I also have the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Keith Glasgow, and the Assistant PS here, Ms. Michelle Liver, and of course you would have met Jamia Claxon, who's the Director of Sports. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely welcome you all to Nevis. I don't know if this is the first visit for the 2 overseas delegates. If it is the first visit, we are indeed delighted to have you in Nevis. And of course, we know that football is something that is dear to us. I think we have quite some talent in St. Kitts and Nevis. We would have seen that over the years, and we want to continue to nurture and develop our talent, and we are happy that FIFA is here to continue to help us where that is concerned. I'm particularly happy to hear that you're also here to look at our facilities, and where possible for us to get some funding. We, as a government, we cannot do all, and we always look towards forging partnerships, and we are delighted that we'll be able to forge a partnership from now on with FIFA. I know that FIFA has been involved in the past, and we look forward to greater involvement from FIFA. I think that the visit is very timely because we are now trying to develop our new facility at the Mondo Track. I don't know if you all would have visited that as yet, but that is a facility that we think has some potential, and with some input and some funding possibilities from FIFA, we believe that that could become one of our great football fields and football grounds in St. Kitts and Nevis. And so we are delighted that you're here to look at what we have, and we look forward to the input from FIFA, whatever we can do in terms of technical assistance, whatever you can give. We welcome that, and we look forward to a very fruitful and cordial relationship and partnership with FIFA as we try to move the sport of football forward in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. So once again, we welcome you wholeheartedly, and we trust that you will have a very fruitful day here on the island of Nevis, and we hope that you love what you see, and we hope that this is just the beginning of a great relationship, and hope for more visits from you as we continue to move football in the Federation.
President Gianni Infantino. Something he campaigned on, that should he become president of FIFA, he's going to inject more funding into the development of football throughout the world. So he's lived up to his promise. We're now into our second phase of the FIFA Forward program, and we've allocated quite a bit of funding for infrastructure projects in every country in the world. As you're aware that the St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association started a technical center about 5 or 6 years ago. It's incomplete. We've just signed all the contracts over the last 2 weeks or so. And we expect the second phase of the work to start, I'm guessing, within the next 4 to 6 weeks. We're just waiting on the company to gather whatever stuff they need to gather and be done in St. Kitts to start working. We'll do a new artificial turf field there, and also lighting. And then we're going to go on to do bleachers and probably bathroom facility, etc., so that they can play up to international matches there. Just to let you know that all of our funding goes through our football association. Yes. So we more or less act on their advice, on their guidance in terms of what they want to do in their particular jurisdiction. I came over here because in conversations with the president and our secretary, they want to upgrade at least one field here. At least one field. I'm sure they can do more probably. I think it's the Bath field that they like to upgrade, probably put in some lights, do some work on the bleachers, on the seating. It's something that they're keen on doing. So I'm sure they'll be requesting funding from us very soon to start work on that facility. With regards to your new stadium, it's something that you can have a discussion with them, see as to if they can make further contributions towards that. But again.
Well, that's our package for this evening. Do join us again next week for another edition of the Social Development Outlook. I am Tywin Davis, wishing you a pleasant night's rest.